Welcome to Dodge City, Kansas, the pride of Southwest Kansas. This assignment proved to be very difficult but educational for me. I've only lived and taught here since July, so discovering the answers to many community issues required quite a bit of research. Here are my discoveries. Dodge City is literally the definition of the Old West. Many Western films include Dodge in the storyline or were actually shot here. Driving around town, you will find popular historical landmarks such as Boot Hill, known for gunfight reenactments, can girls, and of course taking black and white Old West portrait. The demographics of Dodge City have changed vastly within the past 10 years. When Cargill and National Beef packing plants moved into town creating over 5,000 jobs, the Hispanic population started on a steep uphill rise. Currently, over 60% of the town population is Hispanic, and as a school district, we are 85% Hispanic. There is no local television station. However, the Wichita News stations do a terrific job of covering western Kansas. The local newspaper is currently struggling financially and doesn't prove to be an effective way to communicate to Spanish-speaking residents, so they recently created a local Spanish newspaper. However, the school district does a fantastic job of communicating with all parents by providing Spanish-speaking parent liaisons that visit the packing plants twice a week to deliver individual messages. Skyward Web Access is an online tool that allows parents to check on students daily, and all newsletters or notes home are provided in Spanish and English. There are many special interest groups in Dodge City, lots of them focused on the school district, from the school PTOs to the booster clubs for activities at the high school. CFAB, Art Guild, and Development Corporation are non-for-profit groups that were formed to make improvements within the community. Extremely high opinions of the superintendent and school principal is the reason my husband and I traveled to Southwest Kansas to teach in the district. These leaders, teamed with the Board of Education, are very influential leaders in the community. Additionally, Dodge City is a highly populated town with a small town feel. There are many families that have been here for generations that run the local businesses. These families are also leaders in the community, sometimes for the positive and sometimes for not. The leaders in the community are liked and respected for their openness with the public and willingness to hear ideas. These people have been in Dodge for generations and can genuinely have the best interests of the community at heart. Standard 5 of the ISLLC standards is evidently being followed here. The leaders promote the success of all students by acting with integrity, fairness, and in an ethical manner. Whether in the professional or the public eye, these administrators are seen acting with fairness and being a great role model. While other parts of the country have taken a huge hit financially, Dodge City has continued to thrive. The location is very remote, with Garden City being 45 minutes and Wichita being 3 hours, thus we are a very self-sustained community. About a decade ago, the Why Not Dodge sales tax increase led to the building of the United Wireless Arena, McGorr Conference Center, and the Boot Hill Casino. This area is large and by far centered around livestock, from feedlots to the packing plants. Additionally, there are many careers in farm implements, crops, and the service industry, including as teachers and the nurses. Dodge is considered on the cutting edge as a district in regards to curriculum and attempts made to improve. However, this is not always seen as positive. As a district, we are very quick to jump on the bandwagon and the latest curriculum, testing, and instruction ideas, throwing lots of our budget into new materials that aren't proven to be effective yet. This is occasionally seen as administrators making decisions that will make us look good initially, but that might not prove to be the best in the long run. There's an unspoken tension in the town that is hard to describe without sounding racist or biased, but I'll make a solid attempt. When National Beef moved into town, it opened thousands of jobs that residents of Dodge City didn't want to fill themselves. Thus, the Hispanic population started to rapidly grow in order to fill these jobs. This increase was so sudden the town and the district didn't have time to fully comprehend the changes that would have to occur, and it only took 2 years for the district to be placed on school improvement. Additionally, there is now a greater need for bilingual staff, ELL certified teachers, and specialists that can work well with the newcomers to get them back on track, but it's not always easy to find these people willing to move out to Dodge City. This has created tension between longtime residents and the newest members of the community, and at this time over 350 students that reside within the city limits have chosen to not attend USD 443, but rather commute to the surrounding districts. It has also created some resentment from the banking perspective, as a large number of Hispanic population prefer not to use banks but rather cash their checks and store them or send them back to loved ones in Mexico. Even with these unspoken tensions, one of my building leaders does a great job of following Standard 3 by making all staff and students feel valuable and needed. He actually addresses the issues of the cultural divisions happening in the community and promotes opportunities to share in differences. He has implemented monthly parent nights to get parents more actively involved in the students and the school. Like I said, we are very new to the district and the Southwest Kansas lifestyle. All my research and ideas came from many different sources, including my own feelings thus far, longtime residents, fellow new teachers, and seasoned administrators.